Okay, this video is going to serve as one of the advanced tips. Okay, always give that value. Remember, always give value first. All the other stuff's going to come. Byproduct. I tell you right now, like success, money, all that. It's a byproduct of what you're currently doing, as in giving that value. All right, so this is one of the advanced tips, which is going to be climbing the leadership ladder. Okay, climbing this ladder to leadership. So we're going to be talking about the aspects of opportunities within leadership, the ability to stay ahead of the curve, and also how to make yourself indispensable. Come on now, let's do it. So, first things first. When you're talking about being a leader, one of the core things you have to remember is don't forget about the why you're wanting to be a leader, and also don't forget about the people around you, the people that are depending upon you. Some of the leadership opportunities, and we've mentioned a few different management type of roles and things like that. That's kind of what we're leading to. But just remember, any way that you can get into yourself let's say an advanced route that you can take it. What I mean by that is there are certification tracks that you can take, and there are also certifications that are specifically meant for people that want to get in more of a management role. I say go for those. For instance, the CISSP is one of those. You have your CISSP, you have your system, you have all the other different ones. And ideally, if you're trying to be certified in a certain area, you want to go for that. So leadership opportunities open up to you as you grow in your career. Leadership opportunities open up to you as you gain more skills. Leadership opportunities open up for you as you ask the right questions. As you go to your supervisor, your manager at the moment and say, hey, is there anything else I can do around here? Take initiative. If there's a task that needs to be done, take initiative. Do that. Don't matter what it is. Don't matter if you have all the answers or not, because you probably don't. You probably don't have all the answers. And it's okay to not have all the answers. I promise you. It's okay. That's why you're here. Because to ask, to always be in the form of the student is how you get to open up these leadership opportunities, these leadership doors that I'm talking about. Staying ahead of the curve, staying in the now, in the knowing of these trends is what's going to help you climb the ladder to leadership within cybersecurity. What I mean by that is, if there's a new trend, if there's a new, let's say, a zero-day exploit out there, if there's a new APT out there, right, that's always feels like they're 10 steps ahead, well, you need to be 11 steps ahead. You need to know exactly what exploits they're exploiting. You need to know exactly what vulnerabilities are they targeting. Is it Adobe? Is it Adobe? Right? Is it the iOS operating system? Is it one of the new mobile iOS software updates that came out? Is it one of the new cars? One of the new satellites they launched? What I mean by all of this is stay ahead. Don't stay behind. Don't rest on your laurels. Actually go and research what is new and up and coming. AI is one of the biggest, newest things coming out right now. So I suggest to look into that. What type of tools can be created with AI? What type of tools are being created right now? Right now by APTs, right? I won't say by script kidders because they can't necessarily create anything. Just kind of download and be like, I'm going to use it. All right. But what I mean by this is, be like the researcher. Be the researcher, right? Be that. Research. Dive into certain topics. Dive into the reasons as to why is this organization, this nation state, right? Why are they solely focused on critical infrastructure? Why are they solely focused on one particular vulnerability or one aspect of the supply chain? Why are they focused on that? Look into that. Maybe there's a weakness there in that chain. If they break that chain, boom, done. Everyone's done, right? Everyone can go home. No more business, okay? The last thing I'm going to talk about is how to make yourself indispensable. Okay, here. I love talking about this. Here's a quote from the famous Jim Rohn, and that is, to make yourself more valuable in the marketplace, you have to work harder on yourself than you do at your job. What I mean by that is, well, we're spending 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day sometimes even on a job, and not spending enough time on ourselves, on our development, on our personal, professional development. you got to spend the rest of the time. If you're spending 8+ hours on building someone else's dream, what about your dream? What about your goals? What about your wishes? And it's super important that you have purchased this course and you're here now, because that means you're you're working harder on yourself than you're at your job. This is how you're able to make a fortune. You can work daily at making a living, but also work part-time even on your fortune. This is all about how to make yourself indispensable, make yourself hard to replace. Be the person they always call upon. What I mean by that is, well, you did the work in the beginning. You're already proving yourself in the beginning, but don't stop there. Oh, please don't stop. Please don't stop. Keep going for the next certification. Keep going and growing. But one of the key things is, as you're growing, as you're expanding your knowledge base, your skill set, as you're expanding, please don't forget to look around you. Don't forget to look around you and say, oh yeah, this guy was with me from the beginning. This woman was with me from the beginning. My parents, my family was with me from the beginning. Bring them along with you. What I mean by that is, never forget where you started. Never forget people around you. Never forget who supported you. In those times where it was like, oh, it's looking kind of dark out here. Oh, it's kind of cold. Where's somebody with a blanket, with a fire? Never forget the people that were in your corner. Another key thing to always remember is plan ahead. Plan so far ahead within a year that everything is mapped out. Yeah, it may not go according to plan. So what? But at least you have some form of guidance, some form of roadmap. So look ahead 12 months and put into this roadmap conferences, books you're going to read, certifications you're going to go for, people you're going to talk to, people you're going to network with, communities you're going to join, i.e. cyber companions. Just throwing it out there. All right, so what I mean by continually growing, continually expanding, but never forget to write it all down, map it all out, say, I'm going there. I don't care how long it's going to take. I got my 12-month plan here. Hey, it can take 2 months to get to that end goal. You never know, but you wouldn't know unless you start. These are my real insights, my advanced tips for you to climb the ladder of leadership. The way I look at it is, you're going to start somewhere, you're going to end up among the stars. I highly, highly, highly recommend to keep going, to keep connecting with people, to keep moving forward and never give up. Yeah, it's going to be tough. I can't tell you that it's not, because it is. If I were to tell you my journey has been all sweet and smooth and clear, yeah, right. No way. But one of the things that sets me apart from everyone else, I'm not giving up. I don't care if my back is against the wall. If I'm through the wall, I'm going to find a way out. I'm going to reach out to people. I'm going to literally think my way to success. That doesn't mean I'm going to have to work super hard. No. We're going to think to where you want to get to. Here's the key part about leadership. Delegate, right? Hire your weaknesses, manage your strengths. Hire your weaknesses, manage your strengths. Okay? Keep that in mind. You want to do that because, well, you don't want to spend 10 hours micro-focused on your weaknesses. You're not going to get anywhere. As you're climbing this ladder into leadership, as you're climbing your way up to success, remember that it's about where you started from, where you're going, what are the action steps you're going to take, and to delegate all of this as well. Give back in the form of, services, products. Make yourself available to do that. And you do that through continually striving for greatness. Discovering what leadership opportunities are available for you. And never stop learning and giving back. That's all I have for you. All right. That's my advanced topic for today. At least one of them. The other one's going to be about, positioning yourself in cybersecurity. You've already, went through that. All right. That's pretty much it. You're almost towards the end of the course. So, thanks. All right. Take care.